So this is a film, a thank you very much film, and a film for Andy Marshall. And the follow-on from It's Nice to Be Nice. He's a very nice gentleman, and he's part of the window cleaning team that cleans the windows. And we get chatting, give a cup of tea. Oh, look, come and have a look at the shed and the collection. And he happens to mention, he says, well, Reggie, I've got a tub of tools that's in my way. It sounds like you enjoy your tools. Would you like to have them? And I said, thank you. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, so obviously, if you gave them to somebody, they would clean them up and clean them up. Now, the worst thing that would happen is that they would end up in the toolbox of doom, in the very bottom shelf, in the shelf of doom. And we've got plenty of those, haven't we? We've got plenty of toolboxes of doom down in the shelf of doom, in a toolbox, never to be mentioned ever again. So that could have been their worst fate. But when you let me assure you, you have given them to a complete and proper tool enthusiast that not only keeps them and cleans them and watches them. And I'm a YouTuber, I'm on YouTube. It's given so much pleasure, and these tools have gone around the world, and I'm about to show you. And we've had so many comments, and we've seen so much fantastic history. I am a keeper of history. I am a custodian of history, I think. I like to think to myself of a custodian of history. And we've had a comment from America about the pliers. And we found the marking, didn't we? And we saw the broad arrow, 1944. And we know that what the broad arrow means. It's called the crow's foot or the broad arrow. When it's got a crow's foot and a broad arrow, we know it was a military contract. It was made for the services. So we're talking World War. So they are military tools, or meant for the military, you know what I mean? So, and we get so much, we've had so much information. Right, let me go and do another bit to add to this. So the level, the little ugly duckling of a level came out of the bucket, and look at it, it's lovely and clean, and that's going back to work. Back to work where it belongs, with a proper joiner. I've promised that to Stephen, so it's given somebody else pleasure too. And so the level, okay, it isn't a big one in its own box, but it's gone into the box of collection of levels, which is a Raboon. We got it and we cleaned it up, didn't we? And we put it in the box of Raboon, in the collection of Raboon. Now you see this is here and it's in the collection, but hopefully, if time comes when I kick the bucket or whatever, because it's in a collection, it will carry on. A collector will buy this. When the old taxman comes for the tax, and it will be bought hopefully by another collector and an enthusiast. So it's gone in the box of Raboon levels, which is part of a bigger collection of levels. So it's gone to a very good home, and it's going to be looked after and remembered. Yeah, and don't worry, it hasn't gone to the toolbox of doom, the Snail brand spanner. Remember, there was the Snail brand spanner. Now that hasn't gone to the toolbox of doom in the shelf of doom. It's come to add it to the collection. Which drawer are we on? This is the snail brand drawer, yeah. And it's gum. Look, this is a snail brand. And this is a snail brand. There with the snail on it, look. And that's a snail brand. So it's come to the collection of other vintage snail brands which make up the collection. Hold on. And there it is, look. There's the spanner gone in there, look. Snail brand with other snail brands. Cleaned and oiled and kept in a safe place. So whenever the subject, another snail brand there, whenever the subject comes up and we get talking about tools, it will come to light again. It's in the drawer with all the rest of the brands. We were looking at, we spoke about Eagle brand. We thought that spanner, because it was brand, see, we thought the other one was a Slimline. Anyway, so it's come to a proper collector of tools. And again, whenever the subject comes up, again, Eagle brand, it'll come up and they will come out on the internet, and it gives a lot of people a lot of pleasure. Yeah. And I've got to find the Gordon somewhere. We'll find the Gordon. I've got quite a bit of Gordons, King Dick. We'll come back to that with the Gordon. Anyway, let me continue the film. I'm trying to make a film, but anyway, this is where the you know, the vintage tools come. Not that one. Yeah. Irons, bits and pieces of stuff. Oh, box. And remember, we had a mention, didn't we? Even, I'll come back to this, but we had a mention from around the globe about the box. The Guru Scoutcrafter mentioned the box spanners. Anyway, let me continue the film. But so they are now in a nice proper collection. So another nice thing when you give your tools to a proper tool enthusiast, tool collector and enthusiast, he collects the tools, cleans them up, makes a story on the internet with them, but then, you know, he also collects. Let's put that back in there. I ran upstairs. He collects the books. He collects all the books when he can, get the ages and the dates, looking for the tools. So it gives so much pleasure. He finds proper the literature and the stories of them. Again, collects whenever he sees them, whenever he collects them, he gets the books. He finds out, he follows the story of them, because, you know, you get specialist books, you get old catalogues, and then you get old garage supply books that you come across and collect. He even buys brand new toolbox just in case there's something in there that he can share on the internet with his friends. And now this bucket of tools have created so much interest and given us so much information and given so much pleasure to so many people. Let's do that one next. I know I do enjoy putting on the internet, and we've got viewers all over. The box of tools has gone all around the globe. Now, James from Time Flies in the Shop put a comment on this one, and the DDR, this spanner here means what do you say? Deutsche Demokratische Republik. It's German. This is a German, and he has the very same spanner all the way in Ohio. So we are tool enthusiasts. We are tool collectors and tool enthusiasts. So the comments, keep an eye on the films, the previous films. Keep now and again, go back and have a look through the comments. It's fantastic having comments from around the world from other tool enthusiasts. Yeah. The buzz goes around the globe about a bucket of tools that have arrived, and we all share knowledge and information and history. I've got one more to show you. And we had a word from Scoutcrafter, the guru himself. He says, watch out for these box spanners. I'm a bit of a fanboy of box spanners. And yeah, they do, you can't really give them too much abuse because they do split. And we had a mention, where's Scoutcrafter? New York, is it? Yeah, Scoutcrafters from the other side of the pond. Another fantastic, the guru. He puts a film on every Monday at 7:30, every Wednesday at 7:30, and every Friday at 7:30. On the nail, yeah. And what a mine of information. What a fantastic channel to be watching. Again, an absolute tool enthusiast, knowing everything. So what a buzz, what a fantastic box. First of all, a donation to the Reggie's Nuts and Bolts Club, and what a fantastic buzz it's created and will create in the next couple of days on the last couple of few films. So yes. Oh, and Time Flies, James from Time Flies in the Shop, he was right. Now it means tea and biscuits every time we find you. So it's given so much pleasure to so many people, so much interest around the globe out of a box of tools that was in the back of the garage. Thank you, Andy. Thank you very much indeed.